Okay, we're going to go through how to use ActiveCampaign for setting up your weekly email uh, tech tips. If you're not already using the provided one, that's quite simple. First step, obviously, is going to go over to your ActiveCampaign. You're going to go to login, and depending on what you have here, you're going to write that in. For us, it's going to be Byte-Werx. That's our other company. Now we're going to log into a tester account I have here, Parker@bytewerx.com, and let me grab that password real fast. And looks like my password manager wanted to freeze up on me real quick, so there we go, grab that. So we're going to log in, and we're going to go over to automations here on the left-hand side. Now once automations pull up, you'll see what you already have here. In this case, we're going to go to create an automation for a brand new one. If you have one you're adding to, you can start from here. We're going to go start from scratch, confirm. All right, so first thing we're going to do is need a trigger. What is it that causes the user or the potential client, the prospect, to start receiving these emails? There's a lot of different ways you can do this. Maybe they fill out a form on your website. Maybe they get subscribed to a mailing list or an opt-in of some kind. Um, Maybe they hit a certain website or something like that. I personally like to use tags. It gives me a little bit of flexibility with what I can do, and I can still use these other things, and I can make it so that somebody fills out a form, they get pulled in, and then they also get like a tag added to them, right, like that. So I like to use tags for this. So we're going to go ahead and continue. Now I already have a tag set up. I call it my weekly tips for this, and we're going to do run once. Right now we're not going to segment on this, and we're going to go ahead and add that start. Now, what we're basically going to do is the first thing is under the conditions and workflow, we're going to add a wait. We're going to wait for a specific time, and we're going to wait for a specific time. We're going to make it wait for um, 30 minutes. So just in case you accidentally add somebody onto this list by mistake, you basically have a 30-minute buffer to realize and take it off before it sends out that first email. So when you hit this, let me go back. So after that, underneath here, you're gonna hit this little plus button. It's gonna bring up your next action you want to do. So we're gonna do a send an email. Now we don't have an email, so we're gonna go ahead and select create an email. Now in this case, um, we are going to pull up our handy dandy spreadsheet because I am going to use the one that I have already set up with the order. So I've got the order that I suggest for your 51 emails. Again, if you're just downloading this, you don't necessarily need to follow that. That's probably why you're looking at this instead. So we're going to put in the email name. I'm just going to copy it from the subject line we have in our spreadsheet. Once it comes over, it's going to pop up. It's real quick. It's real simple. We're going to build from scratch, text only. We're not trying to make it any fancy. You can send however you want. In this case, I'm going to change this to Michael Wayland because that is my name and what I want for my company. We're going to go to continue. All right. So here we go. We are now going to go over to the Market Year MSP. We're looking for the Do You Have Weak Contacts in the cybersecurity. So from here, I'm going to find the weak passwords. I am going to copy this and paste it over here. So you know what? I think I want to start with a template that I already have that's a little bit formatted like I want to instead of citing the formatting. So do create a new password. Same thing. Do you have weak passwords? Create. So I'm going to go to previous campaign and I am going to use this template that I have set up. Same as before, Michael Whalen. And do you have any passwords? Now this should make it a little bit easier with the formatting already done. We can come back over here, copy this piece. I'll come back here. So we're going to keep the hey first name so that it does put in the first name of the person. We're going to go ahead and paste it in. As you saw, there was like an extra space I needed there for formatting issues, and that's basically it. In this case, it does have my signature block, and when I have this on mine, I obviously want to have this sent out. I'm going to remove it right now for the template. We're going to save and exit this. Let it do its spinning. All right, so now that we're back over here, we can select, save, preview, preview. That's the one we want. This one's going to go away. Save that. And then underneath here, we're going to go back to conditions, wait, specific amount of time. It's going to be 7 days because these are weekly tech tips, right? And so that's basically it. You just add the order you want. The next one will be same thing as before. Sending options, send an email. And in this case, we're going to have a new email. It's going to be number 2 I have. Ever lost hours of your work because your computer reset? And this one's going to be a little bit different because it will have a GIF in it. So we'll go back over here. It's going to be under productivity. And there it is. Now the question is this going to, this is going to be the big test. Back over here. Back over here. Use this template just like before. Subject line, copy paste, easy peasy. Copy paste over here. Let it load up. Paste the lines. All right, so in this case, we don't actually have the GIF. So we're going to have to insert image, add a new image, and then we're going to find it in the list of GIFs that we have. And then we would upload it. And this is an older one we worked on, so we don't have that GIF. And I'm going to grab that real quick. So most of these are easy to be found on Giphy.com. I like that one. So we're just gonna save image as, back over to our OneDrive where we're putting it. and GIF file, and quick as that, we can grab it, throw it up here, let it do its loading, choose that. Now we've obviously got to move it. Oh, wrong. Why are you there? Because it wants to do a whole thing. Okay. Well, stuff like this, I have to play around with things. So what we're going to do here is move this up here. We're going to cut these out. Insert text block below it. And then there we go. I'm going to lower this to about 20. And then I'm going to put the one on top here about 20 so that it is even. Piece of cake. Save and exit just like before. Let it do its spinning thing. And save. All right, now we're going to call this piece emails. Save that. And that's what we've got. Same as before. We're going to go condition wait 7 days. And we'll go down to the next list. And this way you can change out your customization if you want to have a different order in which you send versus against the suggested order. This is a great way to do it. You can put it in any order you want. If you're sending out instead of waiting 7 days where people are on different areas and you're just doing on the like every Tuesday you send out and everybody kind of gets the same email every Tuesday. That's another way of doing this, and you make sure everybody's getting the same email at the same time versus different time. I personally am trying to take them on a little bit of a journey to start off with some basic stuff and some basic concepts, and hopefully over time we can build on to more advanced context as they get these little nuggets of information and nuggets of knowledge, and hopefully build over their stuff. But we have all this available for you right now. You can download the ActiveCampaign import. If you're not already a ActiveCampaign account holder, you can always click on the link in the portal and sign up under my referral. And if you do that, let me know, and I'll have some other campaign goodies for you. All right, thank you so much, and don't forget to market your MSP.